Hello everyone, this is Jana Yasser and this video will be explaining the constituency test, which is a topic in syntax linguistics. I'll be explaining what is syntax, types of constituency tests, and how they're used in language. So first of all, what is syntax? In linguistics, syntax is the study of how words are organized to create grammatically correct sentences and phrases. Syntax can be defined as the set of rules, principles, and processes that manage the way sentences are put together in language. Syntax also defines the rules that need to be followed when forming a sentence from words, clauses, punctuation, and phrases. It focuses on sentence structure and word arrangement. Moving forward to constituency tests. So what is a constituent? Constituents are units of language that work together to build a sentence. They can be morphemes, phrases, and clauses. We have a lot of types of constituency tests, but here we'll be tackling the most famous and the most used constituency tests. We have substitution test, movement test, coordination test, and question formation. We'll be starting with substitution tests. We have two types. First, substitution with a pro form and substitution with a null string. Substitution with a pro form is replacing a word or a phrase with a pro form and examine whether the resulting sentence preserves the intended meaning. We have 5 types of substitution with a pro form: pro-noun phrase, pro-determiner phrase, pro-propositional phrase, pro-verb phrase, and pro-complementizer phrase. Pronoun phrase is the idea that the word one substitutes for the noun phrase. For example, Jana bought that bright pink dress. It will be Jana bought that one. In the pro-determiner phrase, the personal pronouns substitutes for the determiner phrase. For example, Jana bought that bright pink dress. It will be Jana bought it. In the pro-propositional phrase, the word there substitutes for the prepositional phrase. For example, the book is on the table. It will be the book is there. In the proverb phrase, do so substitutes for the verb phrase. For example, he can swim and she can swim. It will be he can swim and she can do so. And in the complementizer phrase, the words so, this, and that substitutes for the complementizer phrase. For example, he can swim and she can swim. It will be he can swim and she can do that too. Moreover, substitution with a null string. It is the ellipsis or dilatation, which is equivalent to substituting a substring with a null string, which is a string that contains nothing. We have 3 types of substitution with a null string. First one is verb phrase ellipsis with a statement response sequence. For example, Jana sings beautifully. Yes, she does. Second is verb phrase ellipsis with coordination. For example, Jana will go to the club and Alia will go to the club too. It will be Jana will go to the club and Alia will too. Third is verb phrase ellipsis with tag question. For example, Jana will not eat fish. Will she not eat fish? It will be Jana will not eat fish. Will she? And here we can clearly notice that substitution with a null string is only used with verb phrases. Next on the list, movement tests. In this video, we'll be explaining 3 different types of movement tests: topicalization, clefting, and pseudo-clefting. Topicalization is moving a constituent within a sentence to a different position without affecting it grammatically or affecting its meaning. For example, John ate an apple in the park. After topicalization, it will be in the park, John ate an apple. Second, clefting. It is removing a constituent from its source sentence and place it after an it be sequence. For example, she bought a new car. After clefting, it will be it's a new car that she bought. Third is pseudo-clefting. It is dividing a sentence into 2 parts using a pseudo-cleft construction, like what, who, or which. For example, he likes playing video games. After pseudo-clefting, it will be what he likes is playing video games. Moreover, coordination test. It is combining 2 or more words, phrases, or clauses of the same syntactic category using a coordinating conjunction, such as and, or but. Example, the cat is playing, and the dog is eating. Another example, she will buy a dress and a skirt. Question formation. Question formation tests are used to analyze the structure and the constituents of interrogative sentences. If the sentence can be an answer to a WH question, then it can be a constituent. In this example, I used more than one question to prove that it's a constituent. He sneaks into people's houses at night for fun. I can say, when does he sneak into people's houses for fun? Or why does he sneak into people's houses at night? Or who sneaks into people's houses at night for fun? Or what does he sneak into at night for fun? Or what does he do? And like that, I proved that different parts of this sentence can be a constituent. To make things more clear, here's an example. In this example, there are 3 constituents, and I'm going to prove each one with 3 different constituency tests. The dog chased the ball in the park. The first constituent is the dog. Using the pro-form substitution test, it will be, it chased the ball in the park. Using clefting, it will be, it was the dog that chased the ball in the park. Using the WH question formation test, it will be, who chased the ball in the park? The second constituent is chased the ball. Using coordination test, it will be, the dog chased the ball and caught it. Using the WH question formation test, it will be, what did the dog do in the park? Using the pseudo-clefting, it will be, what the dog did was chase the ball in the park. The third constituent is in the park. Using the WH question formation test, it will be, where did the dog chase the ball? Using the topicalization, it will be, in the park, the dog chased the ball. Using the pro-form substitution test, it will be, the dog chased the ball there. Here are the references I used, and thank you so much for watching this video.